swear in a new governor. I believe that we shouldn't be releasing violent criminals who just roam free on our streets. We have some weak prosecutors out there. They're not doing their job. They're not enforcing the law. So I've said that the first thing that I'm going to do, the first day that I'm in office, is tell the Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg. Now I want to be able to work with the state legislature. I think they should come to the table to fix all these pro-criminal laws. You see the story of Kiera Hudson just outside of Buffalo.
Yep.
And is a mother of 3. And a few weeks back, her husband, charged with a slew of domestic violence offenses, gets released on Tuesday. No bail. Kiera was begging, you can't release him. He is going to murder me. The next day, in front of her 3 kids, Kiera was wearing a bulletproof vest, and Adam killed her. We saw the story of a dad who came up to Marist. He's getting a cup of coffee, checking out of a hotel for Parents' Weekend. It's supposed to be a special weekend. And he ends up getting killed. I even had a gang drive-by shooting on my front yard a few weekends ago. And if I'm as a 4-term member of Congress running for governor, can have this happen on my front yard, it can happen to anybody. We want action. Y'all are angry. So if the state legislature is not going to come to the table, we are going to bring them to the table. On day 1, we are going to declare a crime emergency here in the state of New York. We are going to suspend cashless bail and raise the age and the HALT Act and less is more and the discovery law changes. When you go to sleep January 1st, these laws will be suspended. Now I'm talking suspension, not repeal. If we want to repeal these laws, we need the state legislature to come to the table. We're going to bring them to the table. That's the only way to get them there, apparently. One of the ways that you can help is getting a lot of great candidates elected to the state Senate and the state Assembly running in our local area. We have to break the supermajority. The capital region has so much opportunity to be able to get that done. Please support. This is one team, one ticket, top down, bottom up. We're all running together and we're talking about the same things to be able to save our state. So they say we have no ideas. We're talking about holding weak prosecutors accountable for their refusal to enforce the law. We're talking about the need to be able to repeal cashless bail and give judges discretion to weigh dangerousness. We should amend and raise the age. We have to repeal the HALT Act. The discovery law changes were really bad. Those have to be brought back too. Less is more, bad news. Someone in a Hudson Beach subway station, Howard Beach subway station, was just attacked by somebody who had once killed his own grandparent. Violates his parole this past August. And what was reported was that the parole officer wasn't able to keep him detained because of less is more. When Kathy Hochul signed less is more, she released 191 people from Rikers Island. And a whole bunch of them immediately went out and committed additional offenses. How about we overhaul the parole board? They've been releasing too many cop killers, don't you think? We should change it from a majority vote to a unanimous vote. We should care about victims' rights. Victims should be able to provide their testimony and have that considered. They should be noticed when there's a hearing that is taking place, and they should have the power to participate in an appeal. We should protect qualified immunity of law enforcement. Okay? They should be able to do their job that they're well trained to do without fear